This is about to get loud. Hold on. Oh shit. Sorry for the black screen. I was waiting on the update. I've muted my oh shit. I've muted my desktop audio so you guys won't get fucking ear fucked. Alright, I think we're good now. Whoops, I think I lied. This part was still a little loud. I'm sorry, what? My game just crashed. I was what? Bro! Oh, okay. It's just loading up again. I don't know what the fuck just happened. It was compiling shaders, then it closed, now we're loading again. But it didn't do like the intro stuff. So what the fuck just happened? A tactical relaunch, I guess? The fuck was that? So I'm so sorry about the mic shit. I'm trying to make sure it's like okay. Okay. So I'll give it another minute and then we got some stuff to do. Before I get to just doing side quests and shit. Oh, what I can also do is now that I'm doing music. Not that there's any music in this fucking game anyways. What I will do is put that up to like 20 and then boop. Fuck it, I'm too excited. How's it going, gamers? It's your boy Big Dick Johnson here, and today we have epic fucking patch notes, fellas. We got actual patch notes. We get to see what the first patch of BL3 or BL4, not BL3, wrong one. I got BL3 on the brain. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to play BL3 today. I kind of forgot there was a patch. And I wanted to play BL3. But we got a patch. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we got. I looked briefly to make sure this was actually worth looking at, and we do actually have like character changes. So first off, weekly shit. Doesn't tell us anything about it. Whatever. So stability, performance, whatever. We'll see if my room decides to feel like a fucking sauna today. Rewards and progression. The big thing here that I saw that I was like, okay, that's pretty cool was where was it? Yeah, it addressed an issue that could prevent contract enemies or target enemies from consistently spawning. This shit was fucking annoying. Sometimes you go to a fucking bounty and it just wouldn't be there. So hopefully that is better now. I think everything else was kind of whatever. Yeah. I think, challenge timing has been updated so players can properly progress from Ultimate Vault Hunter 4 to UVH 5 after completing the required wildcard mission. What? What does that even mean? I don't know what the fuck that means. Wait, I'm sorry. What? I like that they buffed the fisheye despite not fixing RG being bugged and not dropping it. Hold on, we'll get there. I haven't looked at that yet. Okay, whatever. Oh man, there's class mods dropping with incorrect skill points. Unfortunate. Anyone got any of those? Okay, so Harlow, I'm not gonna know what any of this means. I did very briefly see, yeah, Flux Generator no longer heals enemies with potential transference capstone. That's just funny to me. It is hilarious. Consistently grant lifesteal. Okay, this is just all bug stuff pretty much. Yeah, fixing stuff. It's looking like all of the character stuff is just like bug fixes. Grave Harvest Augment being triggered while Incarnate is not active. I did notice that. Blight Attunement passive could occasionally fail to damage the Timekeeper. Damage caused by Siren's Spirit Bomb passive now counts properly as companion damage and changes its color to match attuned element. Alright. Rafa gets one thing. Blowout pass from stacking properly when repeating action stalls. Interesting. Okay. Issue. Nothing here seeming too important. Alright, gear. Lot-off Atling Gun, heavy weapon ordnance. Now properly targets Primordial Guardian and Septus. Queen's Rest pistols with dataless ammo switch are licensed underbarrel. Now shoot the correct projectiles. Gear with the short circuit augment now traces properly towards the enemies instead of random directions. Don't know what that even means. Just reported edge cases where interrupting reload could cause ammo desync, so it would prevent ammo from firing. Hellwalker is now incendiary. TDR weapons. Okay, all right. This is on the right track. For we're not doing the BL3. Nice. Increased fire. Yeah, they actually buffed the fucking fisheye despite us not being able to fucking get it. Are you kidding me? That is kind of ridiculous. Did gear thumbnails in cases where they did not display properly and ensured stand-in thumbnails load properly. Hopefully this means we can actually like see what our fucking gear is, dude. Nerf TDR. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. How's it going, Shicky? Welcome, brother. UI visuals for alignment, consistency, and clarity. Please, God. Please. For drop-down menus to prevent unintended selected changes. Perfect. D-pad navigation. Compass occasionally displaying incorrect location name after teleporting. Data localization. Alright, cool. Visuals. I don't think anything here really matters. Sure. Audio, really don't care about. Oh, wait. Radio music mix for improved audibility. Hold on. Okay, we need to test that. I'm going to pause my own music. We're going to test this. Maybe the game isn't as fucking silent anymore. Missing audio for multiple weapon types, customization, and menu navigation. Cutting out during missions. Start up movies to have correct audio. Accessibility. Address reported instances of incorrect or deleted characters being in menu lobbies. Tab key and shift UI. Alright, cool. I mean, nothing amazing, but some good stuff. Now let me turn the music back on because we gotta test that shit out. I do have some stuff I want to test first. I want to confirm that by some stuff, I mean there's literally one thing I want to test. I love the enabled FOV slider for console. Bitch, why was it not there in the first place? I have no idea. Okay. So what I need to check, that's the placeholder stuff. Is it gonna like load the actual gun, or is that just what? I'm sorry, what? What's happening here? This feels like it's taking longer to actually load shit. What? Huh? Why did that take so long? Oh, so everything looks exactly the same. This is still just as bad. I think like the ones I'm noticing are these two specifically look like they're taking up more space. But enhancements, grenades, shields, fucking rep kits, all that looks the same. It's just that sometimes I can't see it for longer. All right. I need to see if... Because this says... Yeah, so this is bonus damage. I don't think it's actually a bonus element. I mentioned this in the video. I think I mentioned this in the video. I think I put it on my guide, and I was like, I need to check this again. I did test this, but the fact that it says bonus element fucking bothers me. So, I think, because this is just action skill, so I should be able to throw an ordnance, and this won't buff it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's exactly how I tested it before. So this is a bonus. This is just bonus damage, bonus elemental damage with the element of your gun that is in your hands. Oh no, but it's while overdrive is active. Okay, so hold on. I think I did this. Is this a bonus element? Oh shit! I'm wrong about that. That totally is a bonus element. Right? Because that's not, that's action stills. With all oh wait, that might have been, okay, I need to unequip that and then test again. That could have been Altered Cabron. I just started a Rafa playthrough and trying to find an Apophis Lance build because it feels cool, but every video I found they just doing a spamming underbarrel build. Yeah, the problem is with Apophis is it's kind of only useful for that right now. I tried to play around with it the other day and it's like, it wasn't much. Okay. Yeah, that is a bonus element. I was straight up wrong about that. Whoops. Let me go update the guide, like, real quick. 2 seconds. Because I, your boy, am wrong as fuck. Also, Opera GX reset my colors. I just noticed that. Where did I do that? All right. Fix that, because I am a goofy goober. Actually, wait. I think I mentioned it somewhere else as well. I might be even more of a goofy goober. Okay, cool. Apologies for the brief little sidetrack there. Are Jacob's knives melee damage? No, they're not. What's funny is I'm actually using the Jacob's knife purely because of booming business. I don't want booming business, but it's on my class mod, and this is the highest fucking points into Cruel or Cruel that I've rolled. So I kind of just have to use this class mod, and it has booming business, which kills me. Because it seems that Rafa's grenade shit deals self-damage. Because this has killed me multiple times while I was using the Slippy, I'm pretty sure. So fun stuff there. I just use the knives because they don't do splash. Alright. Flamethrower lover capstone's gory and seems cool. Blue tree feels so bad on damage and survivability without spamming underbarrel. That's the problem with it, is there's just no damage in it. It's the same issue as it is the exact same issue as Vex's blue tree, where it's cool. It's a very cool tree. It's interesting. There's no damage in it. So we have to wait for, like, level caps so that we can still get damage and then do fun stuff with those builds. Or those trees. Alright, we're gonna be going to Vex. Do I do an Origo kill? Let's see. Let's see if I can get the one shot. I'm out of practice. I haven't really done this in a minute. I didn't hit the thing. Immediately fumbling. Immediately. Thinking about trying to do a melee / grenade off with that middle chain, a good knife. Yeah, it fucking kills you. I tried doing it. Oh, I'm not Rafa. I tried doing it during my playthrough as well, and again, it was just killing me. I don't know if it's only some of them or if it's all of them or what, but I'm pretty sure grenades you spawn do self-damage, so you need to get the fuck away from them, or they just fuck you up. Thingy. Oh, yeah, I need to go see where the new Moxie one is. Maybe we will do some farming. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, he moved. Damn. I also forgot to fucking activate Incarnate, so. Damn. We'll just make him bleed because, you know, they didn't patch that. Funny stuff. It is consistent, by the way, if you get practiced with it. I was fucking farming the shit out of Origo trying to get a what's it called? Buster, because I think he's the one that drops the Buster. It's just something I love about the fucking boss fights in this game is that, I mean, it's a mix of what I love about this build and boss fights in this game, is that you can actually learn them. Like, they're fucking real, dude. But you can actually learn them, and it has, like, noticeable effects. I farmed this fucker for, like, 3 to 5 hours. And by hour 2, I could, like, consistently one-shot him. Sometimes he'd have a bad cycle, and would just, like, be a little bit obnoxious. But a majority of the time, I could hit the fucking one-shot on him. And it was purely just because of practice. Like, you learn fights. Same thing with Callus. When I was farming Callus for, what's it called? Which one was it? What did she drop? The Illusionist. I was farming the Illusionist on this build. And it was the same thing with Callus. I was sitting there for hours, and I got to the point where I could just, like, memorize her fucking movements and patterns, and it's awesome. I love the boss fights in this game so much. They're so fucking good. Origo bothers me a little bit because it seems rather random if he goes into the air immediately after the initial dive bomb. I think you can force him to stay on the ground a little bit longer if you stay in the air. If you notice there, I jumped into the air with the jump pad. I kind of landed a little bit too early. He did end up going into the air anyways on that one, but he did the pattern there where he sits in the air a little bit. Realistically, I could have fucking got the one shot there, but I missed. But if you're in the air, it feels like more often he just stays on the ground. I have no idea if that's complete placebo or not, but I've gotten in the habit of using the jump pads when he lands. Okay, where's the Moxie machine? It is Core Observer. What the fuck does Core Observer drop? I don't know if I've farmed him for anything. Core Observer. He drops the Bully. When gun shields are activated, launches an attack drone every 14 seconds. The divided focus fires bouncing projectiles that pierce enemies. And the defibrillator. Sounds like he drops a lot of mid. Since a recurring theme with blue trees in this game and, you know, sucking, it seems like blue trees are more so like support trees. Like trees to support the other two trees. It's just that that's kind of fucking worthless right now when we have incredibly limited points. And the other trees are like so impactful. Speed tool I sent the other day in Discord was up to RNG. I don't think I saw it. Hold on, man. Let me go take a look. Was it in the Borderlands 4 channel? It won't let me fucking... Can you not search for messages from specific people in Discord anymore? Oh, no, now it's... You have to do author type. User. And then... Well, wait, that's just author type. What? I want from. Why can't I search for shit from... Did they remove this shit? Dude, I literally was able to do this yesterday. Huh? I guess I have to manually scroll back. I don't know how long ago you sent this. And I've already given up on scrolling, so I guess I will never see it. I pinged you. I definitely missed it. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Oh, I literally stopped scrolling right under it. Whoops. Damn. What in the fuck just happened? What did I... Dude. Harlow gameplay is the craziest fucking shit that I've seen. I swear to God. Even struggled early game with blue trees, so I just switched to Peacebreaker and life's good again, but man, don't really need to control Peacebreaker. Makes it feel kind of boring. Peacebreaker was incredibly boring. I don't know. I don't think Roth is actually going to end up being like my secondary. I thought he was going to be, but I can't get over how fucking boring Peacebreaker is, and it's kind of just his entire meta right now. So I think I might be coming back to Roth at a later date. Where do I want to go? So I do have some more collectibles that I can do in this area. Could just go like finish up those. Do some of the side quests around here and just like, maybe that's what I do. I just go area by area and start finishing shit. Storm Orbs apply neutron capture, but Storm Orbs don't attack Origo when he's flying for some reason. Interesting. What is neutron capture? I've heard a lot about that. Is that the thing that lets Harlow just like look at an enemy and it dies? Oh, what's the closest shit? This echo. I'm going to force a Apophis gun overdrive to work. I mean, you probably could. The problem with it is that while you can do that and like it will work, there's absolutely no reason to over fucking Peacebreaker. Other than it's more enjoyable. Which, you know, of course that's an important aspect. How the fuck do I get up there? Primos apparently Dancer and Soltato are bugged and don't stack. Wait, that's actually huge for Peacebreaker then. Or not Peacebreaker, that's actually huge for Lance builds then. Isn't it? Because that means you could fucking... You don't need to go for Soltado. You just grab a dancer. No, because... Never mind, because the fucking gun itself... So you do want Soltado instead of the dancer for fucking blue. Because, Apophis doesn't last as long. How the fuck... Did I have to launch off there? I think I had to get up there by launching off here, and I didn't realize, so we're gonna fast travel back. Oh, Dancer puts a point in Soltado. Interesting. So really, you just want the Dancer and then 2 points Soltado from that? I mean, well, I guess you could just get the Dancer and then... No, because then your overdrive doesn't stay with the Dancer, right? Dancer ends your overdrive when your skill ends. So Dancer probably isn't good with Apophis. Oh, yippee, another fucking propaganda speaker. Those are my least favorite things to collect easily. This dude and his fucking protein bar recipe. To get up there, is that possible from here, or do I need to go back to the thing? I was about to crash out with the protein bar shit too. Dude, this game has so many more, like, annoying running bits than 3 did. The more fucking, like, collectibles and shit I get, the more obnoxious it becomes. I'm understanding the BL3 complaints, except I don't have the same complaints about 3, so it's down. How is it? Oh, it's down here. 3 has, like, what, maybe 1 or 2? At least personally, it has, like, 1 or 2 that I find a little obnoxious. But goddamn, every time I hear about fucking hair care or a protein bar, I want to hit someone. I want to go outside and I want to throw shit at people. I think Rush's protein bar is better than Lorelei's coffee. I think the only thing that I could give points to Lorelei's coffee shit for is I kind of appreciate her coffee crash outs a little bit more than Rush just saying protein bar. That's what's bothering me about that bit, is that it's not even really that much of a bit. It's kind of just he says protein bar and you're supposed to, like, clap your hands and fart and fucking giggle.
I've been selling my own brand of moonshine, see? But just one pull gets a sloppy blackout drunk. A single bottle lasts folks months.
The accent diversity on Kairos is very interesting. There is so many different accents on this one planet. And they're so strong, some of them.
Terrible for business. No, what I need.
Seeing how Peachbreaker works after I saw Amon's, or Amon still wants me, or makes me want to switch character. Dude, Amons are fucking crazy. I think I might start an Amon soon.
Being around drunks really wipes me out, but you seem crotchety. I love crotchety. I'm in.
I don't like the coffee thing because I don't drink that shit, and it seems like a low-hanging fruit of relatable humor type shit. Very millennial. Yeah, but I appreciate how they kind of work it into the universe. Like, I don't know, again, just her fucking anger about it, I find funny.
I knew you was all right. Now, first things first.
The bit itself does get overplayed, though. I fully agree. It's also, yeah, like you said, very low-hanging fruit, but at least there's some sort of bit to it. I travel to the cliffs. Oh, right, I wasn't even gonna... This wasn't even my initial goal. I was gonna go to this. I'll travel to the cliffs in a second, sir. But, you know, I don't know. Rafa's cool. But he's not as fun as I thought he was going to be. Wait, amp. How much amp? Not the 150.
See, now some of those seeds got real thin shells on them, but I need one that's good and sturdy. Wait, did I mention the seeds grow inside a special fruit that only grows on cliff sides, and that the local fauna love this fruit enough to kill them that tries to take it? No?
This isn't the gun I want. Give me my boom slang. There it is, boom slang, and then I'll also equip the stray. I got used to actually aiming guns again.
Another ceasing.
Where the fuck even is this? Oh, this one.
You hack, I'll cause chaos and trouble. We're such a good team.
When do you think you will get your next Vault Hunter to max level, or are you gonna wait for leveling changes? I don't know. Honestly, I'm like, I don't even know if it's the leveling changes I care about as much as I kind of just need something to actually like work towards. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of I've made the one Vex build that I'm like enjoying right now. Because the only other option that she has is pet, or like just full green tree stove or kill stove spam, which I mean, I feel like Lazy has already kind of perfected that. I don't think there's really anything else I can offer to that. So that's my thing with builds, is I hate just completely rehashing what people do. Had I looked at melee builds, and a lot of them were like samey or similar to what I was doing. Of course, a lot of them are similar to what I'm doing. But of the ones that I saw, I had not seen one that was exactly what I was doing. And I was like, okay, I think I can offer something here. Like, I think I can add to this. And I feel like I did. I feel like I did add to it. But I don't know. I'm like, if I did like a kill stove spam build, I'd want to make it different. But there's not really room to make anything different right now. With Rafa, I'm like, I've played around with him some, but in my time playing around with him, I think I've lost interest that I used to have in him. Aside from the melee, I think the melee is really fun, but the rest of him, I'm like, I think he'll be more interesting later on, but as it stands right now, I think he's his build diversity is a little bit lacking. And that's why, like, today I was genuinely probably gonna, I did the vote. I decided to do the vote, but had I not done that vote, I would have been playing BL3 right now. Shrimply don't even look at other people's builds. I usually don't. I mean, I do like sometimes just because there's valuable information that I can get from looking at other people's builds. Like a lot of people, I don't know everything. So I'm like, if there's something that I'm curious about or that I'm struggling with myself, then I'll look at other builds to, like maybe get some inspiration or something. Problem is, again, that's what I did with the melee build. I wanted to make sure I wasn't like super missing anything. That's how I learned about the Buster. Well, someone recommended the Buster in my Twitch chat, and then I was like, I wanted to go look at exactly what it was actually doing. So when I learned that the best melee build is not a melee build. It is a Blue Tree Buster build using arc knives. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I want to do an actual melee build. I looked at a different melee build, and there was a lot of stuff that that guy was doing that was interesting, but I was like, I don't think it's necessary. And so it's like, I feel like I can offer something here. But I got inspiration from, like, both those places. Like, both of those videos helped me to figure out exactly what it was that my build was gonna, like, be at the end. But if I look at fucking build videos and I'm like, well, this is exactly what I'm doing, I'm not gonna make a video on that myself. Because, like, it's already out there, you know? That's why, especially with, like, Bloodshot. Bloodshot is definitely the one I'm most proud of, just because I personally, I'm sure it's been done. I'm, like, I mean, there's never such a thing as a unique build in these games. No matter the fact that it's only, like, a week away from, or a week out from launch, but especially, I can't hit him with this, but especially considering how fucking limiting build diversity is right now, very difficult to make unique builds, but I want to be able to offer something with my video. Like, I want to be able to either go super in-depth, like I did with Bloodshot, and offer that as the unique draw, or I want to just make something that I haven't seen much of. And that's not like the two videos that I've done. My melee wasn't the most in-depth thing ever, because I didn't, you know, go super into formula or anything. Where is the fruit? Am I missing something? But I think it was a bit of a unique take on arc knives. So, I'm happy with that. I do want to do some stuff with fucking Amon and Harlow. Like, both of them look really cool, but I'm like, I don't know if I feel that it's worthwhile personally right now, is I think my issue. Content-wise, yeah, it would totally be worth me going to a level 50. You know, getting more level 50s, fucking maxing out the other two, and grinding out some more builds. But for personal enjoyment, I would kind of just be doing it for content. And I don't know if I super want to do that right now. Because as much as I am enjoying this game, it's so barren, dude. It is so barren. There's nothing. Oh, so where is this fruit? There's supposed to be one here, right? Is it in these? Or am I, like, I wasn't paying enough attention. I was yapping. I guess we'll go to the next one and see what happens. But yeah, I don't know. All that rambling is to say I have no idea if, or when I will do my next level 50.
But yeah, that one's far from fresh. No good for my purposes. Find me another. Nice. Except the coloration on that one.
Okay, well now I'm kind of know what I'm looking for, I guess.
Try again. Oh, E for effort though.
There it is.
Man, you got some kind of bad luck, huh? That's the worst one yet. Now that's a beauty. Nice curvature, supple body. Oh yeah, that's the one.
I'm at this point just looking to get one of each leveled and geared and positioned for updates or more content. I mean, that's like the kind of thing at this point, but I don't know, dude, it's just such a fucking slog to get to max. That is also part of it. I'm like, it has to be worth the effort, and I don't know if currently it's worth the effort to me. Let me get in my car. Because apparently we have a radio. Get my audio up too. If I start driving, well, do I need to activate it? I'm not hearing no music. But yeah, I don't know. It's honestly just like, I think I need to... I have a couple other videos that I want to do that aren't build related for Borderlands 4. And I might just start trying to focus on some of that over builds, because... Was it just talking about these? Is this what it's talking about? I thought it meant like travel radio. Is it talking about, like, the actual radios that are around here? Is that what they buffed?
Give it the old body slam. There you go.
But I don't know, man. It's fucking...
Guys or nugget?
Builds are rough right now. I need more points.
The chicken
Because that's the biggest issue, is, like I was saying, just, like, trying to do something different. Or make something that I can add to. But I can't do that when, like, builds are very easy to figure out. Press and hold the Z key while on your vehicle. I don't think that's doing anything. Try and press Z and that summons this guy, but... I think I was lied to by patch notes.
The family shiny never rightly had a name. Hard to market something. Oh, there's a geyser now.
Are you sure? It doesn't appear to be guysing.
I reckon it's fit to burst. Just needs a little coaxing. Shake the ground and
Grain!
the goods.
No music when exploring, just as Gearbox intended? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, we'll crank that off and I'll put mine back on. So there's very little to do with those builds at this point. Like, yeah, I assembled all the things to kill a boss that I could have easily murdered in one mag anyways. Takes away from motivation. That's also it. Like, it's those two things. It's very hard to... for me, to bring something of value to a build. And then also, like... what even is the value if I do make something new and unique if there's, like, literally nothing to do with it? What content is it going to change the way that you run? Right? Like, there's not really anything going on to do that with. That's the other thing, is, like, the lack of content also means that it's hard for there to, like, be value in mobbing versus bossing builds. If your build struggles really hard in bossing, there's no point to it. You, like, the meta right now is your build needs to be able to boss. In, like, Molly 1 Takedown, you can get through Molly 1 Takedown with a build that somewhat struggles to boss. But, like you could have a build that just shreds through mobbing areas, even if it struggles to boss. What am I supposed to be doing? Grab geyser nuggets? Is that red? No. Are you red? Okay. The real BL2 experience. I mean, yeah, it kind of does feel like BL2 endgame. Hey, thank you for the follow, Dizzy. But yeah, it feels like... I mean, that's kind of the entire game. It feels like BL2 in the worst ways possible. I love BL2, but there's a lot of bad things about it, and this game feels like BL2 in all those bad ways. It's an incredible attempt at modernizing BL2. I don't know if I'd say it's modernizing BL2. It's more like it's an incredible attempt at making a prettier BL2, but it's still BL2. Like, it's kind of impressive the amount that they backtracked from launch BL3. As not great as launch BL3 was. But launch BL3 had a lot more... Dude, even launch Wonderlands was better. Like, launch Wonderlands had more shit to do. We had 4 raid bosses. 4 raid bosses and actual repeatable content, even if that repeatable content was literally the entire end. Y'all remember when... Wait. You guys remember when we complained about infinitely repeatable content? That was, like, randomly generated. Y'all remember that shit when we bitched about the fact that we had infinitely replayable content, but the fact that that was the only endgame? The only endgame? We all bitched about it because it sucked. It sucked in comparison to like BL3, where we didn't have anything like that. But the fact that we had infinitely repeatable content, but it was the only endgame, that was a problem. And it was. I'm not saying it wasn't a problem. I'm not saying retroactively it wasn't a problem. I'm just saying it's hilarious how we can now look at that and be like, man, that was the issue of Wonderlands. The issue of 3 is that we don't have any, or the issue of 4 is that we don't have anything. We ain't got shit to do here, buddy. Scent glands.
Don't fret now, that thing's got 8 more lives. Unless you caught it on the last one, in which case, good riddance. Now bring it.
Oh, hello. Most of the BL2 content creators have been saying they really enjoy BL4 and have little critiques. BL3 and Tiny Toon Wonderlands players are critiquing it, saying it has a lot of issues. It's really telling. I mean, I'm glad that I guess the BL2 crowd did actually get what they want. I guess I've been memeing about that. Like, is this what they wanted? But I mean, if it is, then I am genuinely happy for them. That does probably mean I will not be fully sticking to BL4 though. That means I will definitely be going back to BL3 content sooner than I thought. Is that everything here? Do I need to go to this other one? Isn't to say I'm just gonna entirely stop BL4, by the way. I do still like this game. But it ain't gonna be scratching the same itch if they stick with it being this way. Guess they're looking to give us a grace period or just didn't settle into the game without feeling rushed or whatever. Halloween event needs to be a banger though. I mean, I just need to know what the fuck like actual major patches are gonna look like. This was a pretty big patch, but it's nothing major. I need to see what their long-term goal for the game is, because if this is what the long-term goal for the game is, of like no actual end game and just raid bosses, like literally just BL2 end game, then this is going to not have anything for me. Because I don't like when every single build just has to be able to kill a boss. I think that's really boring.
This gland is your gland. This gland is my gland. And we're
I don't
gonna
think I can kill it or crit this fucker.
have this cured. And when it's finished, I'm gonna be rich. This gland's the last thing that I need.
You can get to a vehicle with your fucking wings active. I did not know that. I feel like there's no chance for him to completely ignore trials/raids because they were so popular, like no one disliked them. They've apparently said that they are not doing takedowns, which is wild to me.
Really get those juices all over the geyser nugget too. That'll make it stick real.
I mean, the thing is, you know how much they've actually ignored about BL3 already? I really wouldn't put it past them.
There we go.
I don't think they want this game to be similar to 3 at all.
Not all my charming southern phrases make sense. Let's test
Biggest BL3 critique is true trial bosses. They aren't fun, they aren't engaging, they don't challenge a build, they just kill the build and force you to use 1/5 of the raid boss instant kills that we call fun. That shit sucks. I think it's good.
face and never remember. Right back the next night. Wasn't worth the trouble. Decided to call the stuff wasty face, by the way. Catchy,
Fucking, wait,
easy
what?
to remember,
Did I say
lets
something?
you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Wasty face. Get faced.
Oh, when and where did they say that they weren't doing takedowns? Apparently, I heard from someone that at a panel or something that I haven't been able to find the clip. I also haven't really looked, but yeah, no, apparently they've said that they aren't adding takedowns. And I genuinely am not surprised, for real. The thing is, so the way that I personally am hearing that, the reason I understand, the reason I think that's probably real, is my assumption is that they said that they're probably going to add something that's a takedown-like thing. They're probably just not going to call it a takedown. So, I don't know. That's my guess. I have no idea. But apparently they have stated that there will not be takedowns in BL4. But even with that, again, just given the way that they have treated BL3, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually just don't get any takedown or takedown-like thing. Because it feels like they want to fully distance this game from 3. Because again, just the amount of shit that people loved about 3 that they've completely ignored. Again, just the way that they talk about 3. The way that they have spoken about their own game leading up to the launch of 4 it sounds like they don't like it. Sounds like they hate BL3 as well. So again, I won't be surprised if this does not have the same end game or the same level of content as BL3 did. Which is a very odd choice to me. But you know what? It ain't my game. Actually, what boss is this? Mimicron? Oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. We're deleting him. I hate Mimicron. Oh, that wasn't him. Shit. Where the fuck is he? Give me a root. Nothing. Oh, wait! That actually, oh no, that's the, I think that's the Mad Lad. Yeah, it is. I'll bank it. If they do that, they better make a Digistruct Pete 2.0, or else I'm killing them with hammers. I hope so. I don't know, that's, like, I'm not totally against them being more BL2 focused. It ain't my thing. But I will definitely play it if they make a BL2 that doesn't have the issues of BL2. Takedowns are Digistruct 2.0? Kinda. I think they're a bit different. I think there's some key differences between them. Shit. Dude, I'm so washed. I'm too used to playing melee where I don't have to aim. All I have to worry about is where the fuck I'm dashing. This game already has some BL2 issues. It does, but I feel like they might get fixed.
I'd love to get comfortably sauced, but this keg ain't it.
Yeah, but takedowns are 3 content. 3 is bad, so they can't do that. That's exactly my problem with BL4 and just Gearbox right now in general, is the fact that,
Sorry, Shams.
again, just the amount, the level to which they are against this game being like BL3 is crazy to me.
Paying customers, rippers or no, but you did it, Vault Hunter.
This has done devastating damage to my desire to continue playing this game. Yeah.
What is your name, anyways?
You can
Wasn't
call me that.
takedowns overall well received in the community? The Prairie just gonna release a takedown without calling it takedown like you said, though? That's my assumption because, yeah, they were very well received. If we actually do not get any takedowns, or, like, again, anything takedown adjacent, I think at that point, it's, like, genuinely safe to say that Gearbox is fucking delusional when it comes to negative feedback. I think they already somewhat are with how they fucking take negative feedback as complete gospel, and listen to it significantly more than, I mean, they listen to it significantly more than not only, or than numbers, but they also listen to it significantly more than just other positive feedback. Actually, I did that the wrong way around. They listen to negative feedback significantly more than they listen to positive, and they listen to it significantly more than they even do to, like, literal numbers. Because, again, BL3 was crushing it. Like, dude, BL2 was devastated by the fucking numbers that BL3 had consistently after launch. If BL3 was actually overall as poorly received as Gearbox seems to think it was for some reason, it would have eventually fallen to similar numbers that BL2 was at, like 5-6 years after launch, but it didn't. The Epic Games numbers alone, this is not including console, this is not including Steam, Epic alone was like double that of BL2 5 years after launch. It's like, it's kind of nuts. That was just, I think I went to the wrong play. I should fucking, never mind. I'm stupid. I forgot this was here. Have you seen Randy's response to negative feedback? Of course, the devs have an issue with negative feedback. I mean, it might not even be the devs. It might just be Randy. I might be in denial about this, but I can't believe that they completely want to disregard anything good about BO3. That would be unimaginably stupid. Not unheard of for game devs, but still. Again, dude, like, all you have to do is listen to the way that they spoke about this game, or the way that they spoke about BL3 when marketing this game. It's the stupidest thing I've ever, it's the stupidest marketing strategy I've ever heard. Like, again, they act, it sounds like they hate their own game. It's like it's the worst thing that's ever been made, and they produced it, and then they wanted you to buy their next game. I mean, apparently it must have worked at least somewhat, but it's such a weird marketing strategy, and again, it's very odd for a game that was overall successful. Gearbox has actually been gaslight by Borderlands Slop Tubers saying BL3 failed. It kind of feels that way. Again, time will tell if that's actually the case. But genuinely, it does kind of feel that way. Hello, Byron.
That's a relief.
Oh, Spider-Boy, I found a use for Curse. You do have to abuse a glitch, but Vladoff Flutie with Flamethrower getting mega extra bullets. It looks like there's not an internal cooldown on it. There is not a cooldown on Curse. It is very good for high fire rates, and especially high projectile counts like that. So the thing, it's like, I mean, Curse is effectively like Bloodshot, where it's a flat damage buff. So it's kind of just high fire rate Bloodshot. The problem is I think the buff on it is not super amazing. I do want to play around with it a little bit more though. It's kind of cool.
At least. You good?
Me?
I miss Sanctuary 3 as a hub. I do too. Mac 1.
Me to keep this place spotless. So much for that. But
Dude, he
someone ought to
did.
set
He
this
fucking
right.
did.
I own that
Where my
much.
Mac heads at? Ayo!
Bud, what happened here?
I'm Byron. Ob is me cousin. Was, I suppose.
Takedowns still are hitting pretty good, or hitting a pretty good spot at testing and showcasing the build. Don't do takedowns or similar stuff, or probably the worst decision they could do for the end game. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if fucking like vaults were supposed to be a replacement for them, but it's literally just not. Vaults aren't even a good replacement for proving grounds. I genuinely don't even see the vaults as end game content because it's the same thing as I keep saying. I've said this so many times. So sorry to all the people that listen to me repeat myself 24/7. But it's the same thing as calling like Athena's endgame content. The vaults are effectively just a map with a boss at the end of them. You don't have to mob. You can just run straight through them.
Don't beat yourself up. If you got yourself killed, we'd never find the bastard responsible. I'm gonna look around for clues, okay?
So much more fixing the reputation of the franchise. BL3's reputation is mainly just bad, or just due to bad rep from word of mouth. All the criticisms of the game are the same recycled shit that people say. Yeah, hopefully now that BL4 is acceptable to most people, they can have their version of the game realized. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm like, the part of it that pisses me off isn't that they wanted to change all these things from 3. It's that they actively shit-talked 3 themselves. And I think that's just dumb and shitty. Like, I think it's shitty to the fans of that game, myself included. Obviously, I'm speaking from a fucking point of being a fan of that game, but like,
some kind of blood tally?
I'm gonna sneeze. Or not?
What does it mean?
But I don't know. It was just very odd to hear how this game was like directly marketed as if it watching their presentations and shit.
Sorry.
It kind of just felt like Gearbox was like, this game isn't for you, you know? I was like, yeah, it's just very odd marketing, while also further damaging the reputation of their past game by shit-talking it themselves. Again, it's weird. Very weird. But, if ignoring that, I am glad that the people that did not find a home with BL3 might get a modern game that they enjoy. Even if it's not for me, even if it does end up being something that I don't stick around with, I'm glad it exists, if that is what they go for. I would just prefer that they find a fucking middle ground. But Gearbox does not seem to have a concept of a middle ground. They seem to just only know how to fully overcorrect on their decisions. Lizator made the point that vaults are designed to be doable mid-story, not designed for players pushing builds. I mean, then scale them. You have an opportunity to scale them. You do the vaults again later on for the wildcard missions. You could make them harder there, and then as long as you're in UVH5, you get the wildcard version, or like the wildcard version of the vault. Not, of course, you just do the wildcard again, but like, you get that sort of enemy density, or you have to fucking replay the entire thing. You have to mob. But it's just not a thing. Like, they could have made it endgame content. What am I missing? Everything was so bright and green that I had to click on, but I'm no longer seeing anything bright and green. Overcorrecting since the dawn of time. That's the Gearbox way. Franchise was on the ropes before this game. They had to cater to the loudmouth so badly. See, the thing is, I don't even know if that's that true. Like, that's what's said and repeated constantly by everyone. But, I mean, it's the same thing as, like, Overwatch, dude. People shit-talk that game. You fucking say that you're an Overwatch player in public, and people are gonna call you a fucking retard. But that game is wildly successful. Insanely successful. BL3 was the same way. People shit-talked it. People fucking had all these issues with it. People said the franchise was dying, but it was the best performing game ever in the franchise. By a margin. Thank you for the 12 months, Nix. I appreciate it. I am definitely missing something here. But yeah, like, it's just entirely reputation. But it didn't stop people from playing the game. It didn't stop people from enjoying the game. People shit-talk games all the time. That's what the entire gaming community, or fucking, yeah, the entire gaming community is at this point, is people hating on every single game that fucking exists. and acting like it's the worst thing ever. What am I missing? Dude! I'm searching the barn, brother. What about Elden Ring? I mean, there's exceptions, but you're missing the Harlow in your life? Is that it? Do I need to be Harlow to fucking... Can you, like, help, sir? I'm so confused. It was bright glowing green shit that I had to click on. Where's the bright glowing green shit? Professional Borderlands player missing critical information. New PC coming soon, then I can play BL4 and can actually interact again? Hell yeah. Have a good one, Nix. Thanks for stomping by. Pong sucked ass, to be honest. Didn't do anything for gaming. Dude, that's so fucking true. Ooh, you got 2 fucking lines and a white ball. Fuck out of here. Where's my ray tracing? Where's my ray tracing and big titty fucking furry women? There's something I can touch, but I can't touch it yet. Like, am I stupid? What is happening? Don't answer that, by the way. I already know the answer. You can't... Am I am. I am literally missing it. Are you fucking with me, or is this obvious? You're rage baiting? Dude! I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I will find where you live and I'll fucking strangle you like Homer does to his son. Alright? I'll fucking do that shit. I've never felt more retarded in a fucking Borderlands game. I swear to God. This is actually wild. Is that it? Is that it? What is this? That's not it. That's something different. It's up the roof? Is it actually? I can't tell if you're fucking with me. This is why the minimap is so important. That stupid little robot isn't helping here. Exactly. Fuck you. Fuck you. I knew you were fucking with me, you bastard.
Up all to hell. Someone did this for fun.
So that's why I was fucking missing it. I was jumping around too much and it was getting blocked by shit.
No matter how big he got,
Good
I
lord.
refused to send him to the grinder.
Good lord.
Might have been quicker that way, at least.
I told my mom I was a LOL player and she abandoned me to BL2 endgame. I mean, that's another great example. League of Legends, dude. You tell someone you play League of Legends and they treat you like a sex offender. Like, but that is, again, one of the most successful games of all time. Negative feedback doesn't actually mean shit. You have to look at numbers. Have you messed around with the Hank Hill jumps? Haven't gotten to play since I saw the Jolts video, but they seem fun. The what? Actually, Minecraft players are the sex offenders? I mean, that's fair. Two things can be true, though. My GF plays LOL and I genuinely don't understand. It's a great game. Problem is, it's a great game owned by a dog shit company.
What the hell is all this? What kind of monster would do this to a man?
If I jump in that, do I die?
It's not right. We'll get him down.
Hopper. We'll get the bastard.
I need to know. Are you kidding me?
Just need to figure out what
It's not instant death? That's so cringe.
A radio in the body.
Give League to
Stranger
Gearbox
had
trust.
plans for Harper, but got into killer waxed the rip
4 is gonna end up
a
like
hardware
TPS
shop
Endgame.
and set up this over
I mean,
the
currently it is. Actually, currently it's worse than TPS Endgame.
Bloody hell.
that first radio
TPS had,
the one on Harper's gotta be our second.
did TPS have 2 raid bosses at launch? I mean, I know Irajira is like debatably a raid boss. But was Irajira at launch?
Gotta deal with the grind.
Yo, happy birthday,
We shut that
Yeet.
down, we can get the body.
Welcome, brother.
On the radio.
The control's right over here. I'll keep watch from here. You hit the shuttle.
Jump dash into a wide set of drop propane tanks, and it does big uppies. Part of the thing with Money in League and Overwatch is that they both implemented gambling with extra steps so much that they had an argument with the UK Parliament. Yeah, it was fun. I was saying, those games do also benefit from people getting hopelessly addicted to them, but like, there is also a fact that they still are drawing in new players and shit. Like,
Damn it.
as terrible of a reputation as those games have, it doesn't actually impact them that much. Because a reputation is not fact. Which I think, like, I don't know. A lot of people over-exaggerated BL3 as is. Even more people didn't give a fuck. Even more people just played the game. And that's the problem with negative feedback. Is that you get significantly more of it. And you have to acknowledge that. You gotta fucking... I mean, facts don't exactly matter to the shareholders. Reputation doesn't matter to shareholders. What matters to shareholders is numbers. And again, I guarantee BL4 had great numbers. Or BL3 had great numbers. I don't know all the numbers, but like, from the numbers that I could see, it was doing great. That's the part that does matter to shareholders. They don't give a fuck. Again, like League of Legends, Overwatch, it doesn't fucking matter. They're bringing in money. They're bringing in players. They have great numbers. But, no, as I was saying, like, the thing with negative feedback is you always get more of it. That doesn't mean that more people dislike your game than like it. It's that people that have issues with something are significantly more likely to speak up about it. If someone's happy, if someone's having a great time, a majority of people aren't going to go out of their way to tell other people that they're having a great time.
Now we can get that body down.
Like, there are people that do, of course. That's why there are positive reviews and shit. But, I don't know. Think about this, all right? Think about how many games are in your Steam library, all right? Think about how many of those games you absolutely adore. Now, think about how many of those games you've gone and left a positive review on. I'm sure some of you actually do review your games that you love. But I'm also sure a majority probably don't. Because most people do not do that. Most people do not go out of their way to scream on Twitter about how much they love a video game. More people are going to go on Twitter and scream about how everything is terrible and the world is on fire and they want to kill someone. I review all of them that I like. I'm a fucking neat. And you know what? You're doing the fucking Lord's work, brother.
Hell of an axe.
Because the positive reviews are most often the important ones. Because especially when the positive reviews do have criticisms, that's the shit that realistically should be listened to. You should listen to the people that are actually still enjoying the game despite the problems. Not entirely. Not 100%. You do need some of the actual negative feedback. Negative feedback is important. It's very useful. However, when you also get criticism from someone who likes something and wants to see something succeed, and likes it even despite its flaws, that's also incredibly valuable. Because that's how you know how you make it better for your core players. With just 2 DLC, I will admit I still played the shit out of BL3. That's the thing. It doesn't, like... It's a great game. Despite the dog shit reputation, despite the amount of people that bitch about it, it is a fantastic game. And the numbers have fucking supported that. Actually, I wonder what the numbers are now, even with BL4 releasing. Let's see what the stats are at. So I do also have to acknowledge that like my server and just the people that watch me in general are of course going to agree with me on this shit. That's why again I'm very happy that there are people that are super into the game and are enjoying BL4. But like that's why in spaces that I have created, of course, most people are going to have similar feelings about this game than me or as me. Dude. Borderlands 3 on Steam alone, again, just on Steam, not even where the game launched. It still has 5,000 players on it. This game sucks, though. This is actually the worst game they've ever made. And it still has a 5,000 concurrent player base 6 years after launch, even after BL4 has released. Of course, BL4 is going to be significantly higher, but that is insanely impressive for a dog shit video game that is awful and there's nothing redeeming about. Wow, I really cannot aim. Where the fuck is it your leg? There it is. God, you motherfucker. What option turns off Vex shivering every time? Dude, her fucking... her damage over time... or just fucking audio is... honestly probably worse than Gage. How much does BL2 have? Let's take a look. That is a good question. I wouldn't be surprised if it fucking dropped harder than 3 did. Borderlands 2 has 4,810. It's actually higher than it has been, I think. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it's still been pretty consistent. Actually, it peaked. It peaked at 8,000 players recently on the 21st of September. Why? Why did BL2 end up at 8,000 players on the fucking 21st? They rewrote a lot of the code for better performance. Oh, is there like a big ass update?
Ready to see the unseen?
Oh no, for the for BL4, gotcha. Oh yeah, Dirt's returned. That's probably it. But like that's the thing. That's wild, dude. Like again, BL2 is fucking. So BL2 also is going to have like a large player base elsewhere. It released on other platforms. It also released on Epic. It's probably gonna have a very small player base on Epic, to be fair. Even it did go free there, but there was gonna be more players there. But also like consoles and shit. So that's not the whole thing. But there's no way that BL3 doesn't and hasn't had significantly more players than BL2. And again, this is like, I don't want to directly compare them right now. Actually, I feel like at this point they are kind of directly comparable. They've now both had 2 games launch after them. But yeah, it's like, it's impressive. They're impressive numbers to still be pulling on both those games. I think like Gearbox just doesn't want to acknowledge that at this point. I think they've very much so split their community and like player base.
Name's Vex. I'm looking into a bunch
But
of shit.
what's TPS numbers? Hold on. Another brief detour. You guys want to see Wonderland's numbers too? Wonderland's numbers are funny. Wonderland's numbers are usually like 2 to 500. The pre-sequel. We've got... I don't want to acknowledge that one. I'll only acknowledge this if it's higher than Wonderland's. It's higher than Wonderland's! By 4! Alright, pre-sequel was 688. Wonderland's was 684. TPS on top, baby! Let's fucking go.
Missing?
Only some of my most valuable tools. Bunch of
BL2 went free recently on Steam. That probably would be what bumped it up there.
premium quality axes. You name it. Listen, you're gonna catch the
It's a lot higher than normal. I mean, there's probably more people playing these games again just because BL4 launched.
Exactly the day job.
That's kind of realistically, it's marketing for every single game in the franchise.
everywhere, except of course for the old cave behind the waterfall. But no one ever goes.
But yeah, no, it's just
Count all the
interesting.
rippers nearby.
A hollow behind a roaring curtain. Like a cave behind a waterfall. Sounds perfect.
It's actually insane. Speaking of longevity, these games have really good longevity. But again, like, you look at fucking Wonderlands, a game that, like, I think that's the best comparison I can pull from to show that, like, BL3 was not actually that bad of a game. Wonderlands released 2 years after, had a lot of the same core systems, but it had actual issues to it. And that's a game that had a way better story than BL3. And yet, it performed infinitely worse.
Yep. Roaring curtain.
Or it's currently performing infinitely worse.
Nasty little thing. Scary baby.
Oh, god fucking damn it. Why haven't they fixed that? Yeah, that should have been in this patch. Actually, what else might be somewhat of the issue with me not being able to fucking aim? You know, just to give myself some excuses. I'm fucking getting some weird frame issues. And I don't know why. Is that the patch? Is anyone else noticing that? I thought they improved performance. Mine feels worse. Like, kind of significantly.
Bye.
Where are actually going? This one? Out of here. Wonderland's performing 7.5 times worse than BL3. Yeah, and that's a game that's, like, actually performing poorly because of the game. That's what that looks like. Gearbox just straight up had to ignore numbers to pander to the group that they wanted to.
To silence the echo, to waken from dream.
Apparently the config file mod was like complete placebo. Which is weird to me because I swear to God it wasn't, but you know, that means it was at least a successful placebo.
Message, you sicko. The radios, the axe, the waterfall. It was you, wasn't it?
Still shocked at how Joel's been play BL2 for like 10 years. Pretty sure he'll go back to it in a while. Couple of weeks, maybe. I think it'll be longer than that. BL3, it took him until like at least towards the end of the content cycle. Part of the issue with Wonderlands, I feel, is that you get to a point where legendary collecting becomes... Oh, I need to kill him. Where legendary collecting becomes stale and progression is artificially slowed after Chaos 50. I mean, I think we're going to run into the same item issues with 4. I think 4 right now has almost the same item grind as Wonderlands. Almost. It is not quite as bad, but it's similar. Wonderlands DLC is one of the reasons why its reputation is so bad. Oh, I mean, it's the mix of the DLC and just the endgame. Wonderlands actually was very well received until more people started getting into the endgame and patches started entirely revolving around Chaos Chambers and shit. On launch, though, Wonderlands was very well received. That's a game that was actually killed by gameplay decisions, or just decisions about the game. Whereas Borderlands just had a bad public reputation. But the game itself was performing incredibly well. What do we got next? So I think that is everything for this section. So we can start heading up into here. I can go grab these echoes that are around here first. Wonderlands died as soon as PLC 1 dropped, pretty much. I mean, it was a little bit before that. Because before that was when we kind of started realizing that the plans that Gearbox had for the game did not match the potential that it had. There were some very bad patch decisions.
I don't get it. Why not just cut both fires at the same time?
DLC 1 solidified it because holy fuck, I still want my refund on that DLC. I mean, yeah, like, it was, they started making decisions, people started realizing, okay, they do not have the same vision as the potential of this game would allow them to. And then PLC 1 solidified that the entire end game was always going to be Chaos Chambers. Chaos Chambers were the only thing planned for this game. And you're buying more Chaos Chambers. So yeah, that was definitely what fully solidified it. Made it kind of sink in. Hopefully Wonderlands 2 had content. I mean, I think the problem with Wonderlands 1 was, I mean, I don't think they expected it to be nearly as successful as it was. Like, again, that game was very well received at launch. I don't think they at all anticipated that. I think they anticipated TPS. You know how quick, I kind of saw it coming just when they immediately, before the fucking content cycle of Wonderlands was done, they announced that Wonderlands 2 was happening. I was like, oh, they do not have plans to support this game, because if they had plans to support the game, there's no way they would have immediately been like, 2, there's gonna be a sequel. Because to me that just read as like, we don't have plans to do what we could with this game, we will do it next time. Played Wonderlands for the first time in this year, and it was my best experience with Borderlands series until the farming part started. Yep. Wonderlands is a fantastic game, entirely held back by its endgame. It pretty much it suffered almost the exact same fate as TPS. Just that TP, or it's just that Wonderlands had its content cycle at least. TPS did not. Specifically, it's with combat. I'm losing frames in combat. That's not even like really combat. It's just if there's enemies around, like at all. Like there's one enemy here and I'm losing frames. And then, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better after that. I might restart. See if that fixes it. Where's this echo first? There it is. Do I have a... I do have a checkpoint. Let me give it a little restart real quick. Better give us gun part reroll system. I swear to God, I don't think we're going to. They aren't calling them anointments. I don't think they're going to be seen as anointments. Even though it's what they are. Have we found New Maurice yet? I'm sure someone has. I have not. Dark Army avoiding action tools feels like it can be stronger. Can't find the stronger. Let me take a look. I mean, you could do a point and to fucking free the soul. Just because that could be funny. And is fast hands really doing much for you? Are you swapping often? Or because that might just be better to throw into alacrity. I'm not really seeing much else. Could also max Unweave the Rainbow, but I also doubt Unweave the Rainbow is doing too much here. Driver, it's too strong to freeze. Gotcha. Fast hands isn't doing much, but I need to progress the tree. You can, I thought Dark Army was Splash. On the real, oh no, it's not. I'm thinking fucking, yeah. Yeah, you could, I mean, you could put fast hands into alacrity instead, no? Oh, no, you only have 1 point to do harm. I see. Yeah, okay, so it is necessary. I mean, that's the only other thing then. You max do harm for the fucking, what's it called? But you're yeah, you said you're avoiding action still, so. I don't know. I think that might be or I think the only way you're getting more out of that is not Stoltry. Maurice is just southeast of Radix. I can maybe go give it a hunt down. We'll see. I'm gonna, did that not count? Because I fucking restarted? No, I'm getting fucking frame drops. This actually feels worse than before the patch. That's not bad. Reddit says to update driver and restart PC. I don't want to do that. What if I just... Oh, so wait, this is Vex Echo? Vex Echo? Lore? Lore? I'm just gonna fucking... Just... No, that's audio. Let's just go to medium for now, because I don't feel like fixing it right now. And hopefully that does it. That's better.
To this safe. Take it! Just stop haunting me! Good boy. Oh.
They knew what they were doing. That was absolutely... Randy was in the booth. He wrote this entire echo log just on a napkin. He was like, I need Vex to say good boy in this game somewhere. Good night, Spirit Bear. Have a good one. Oh, no. Good night, Shiki. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Let me get your song request in.
And when people come around asking who jacked your stuff and shot off your kneecap, you tell them it was Vex.
But you didn't.
Huh. Someone left an echo log there.
You know, like, this is how it felt. Dude, honest... I don't even know if I notice a fucking difference playing with Wait, you know what? Hold on. Did it fucking change my... No, I was wondering if it changed the upscaling, but I don't think it did.
Kusk, it's Rush. A few of our farmers just had their harvests confiscated by idolater Saul. Bastard took every last morsel.
Need Vex to whisper good girl in my ear so badly. No, you don't.
But be careful. Saul's
Stop gooning.
Hey, Rush.
Never goon.
Someone named Kusk, but I don't think they
You end up like
do
Randy
anything
Pitchford
people are
otherwise.
waiting on. I saw some supplies lying around.
Oh, man. Kusk. She got cut down in transit. But our people still need that food. You up for
What if
some
Amara
leather
did?
work?
That's fine then.
Pick up the goods and I'll send the details.
No problem. They just better.
Glad to hear my Queen Vex told me a good boy before going to bed. Thanks, Randy.
Rush's delivery. Smells food-like.
Hey, out here we salvage what we can to survive. And let me tell you,
Gooning not even once. Exactly.
deliver that food to 3 farms nearby, okay?
Unless it's Amara, then it's fine. We just fucking... Am I just playing DoorDash? Just fucking straight up DoorDash the video game? Fuck. Dude, he said it was for the magic study? Making the voice actress say good boy, yeah.
Stop. Speedy delivery too.
That's
right?
definitely on the
Maybe
fucking USB now.
worth a tip?
No. Shut up and get back to work.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hunger does a number on Sylvia's patience. She appreciates your work, just not financially. 1 delivery down, 2 to go.
That's right. Neutralize.
Shit. That would have been really cool if I hit that.
I win.
See, now that guy fucking T-posed. Look, see, now that I'm actually, you know, I have my frames, I can hit my shots.
Oh man, this looks bad. These order goons have gotta pay. Flip the switch. Rush. Bad news. The people at this farm. The order got to them before I could.
Those damn thugs. As if all the rippers and
Oh, there's a thing here. Ah,
chunks weren't bad enough.
where's that's pretty close by. I could go drop that off.
Sorry. Just, this is why we're trying so hard. To find a new home, you know?
There's the 25-minute F for F Amara RP audio file on Soundgasm.
Leave the food there, Vault Hunter. Someone with a hungry
I know what like maybe 2 of those words mean, but I know absolutely not one of them are in the Bible. Potentially the Quran, but definitely not the Bible. Oh, this is the fucking annoying one for me. Can I throw it up there? Wait, this would be huge. Hold on. Hold on. Dude, I got frame drops. What the fuck is happening? What did they do? Yes! Oh, I'm so good. Dude, I'm actually fucking crazy with it. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm amazing at this fucking video game. That's what I need those frames for. I did so many side quests that I reached level 50 before killing my first main boss. God damn. I have stuff that I'm throwing in my bank, so I should probably do that. You're getting banked. I can probably throw some of this shit in the bank too. You can go to the bank. You can go to the bank. You can also go to the bank. Pizza truly is the worst app ever. Theirs is the worst pizza ever. Motherfuckers put like sugar in their sauce or some shit.
Just one delivery left.
Is a Martin Mose real? That audio and Sanctuary hints it, I guess? Yeah. I think it is. I choose to believe that it is. Oh, hey, I could go do an airship. Didn't go that hard on the side quest, but I did just hit 50 yesterday after killing the Ripper Queen. Dude, how many fucking side quests are there? When I do side quests to try to level up, it doesn't feel like I'm getting that much XP. Y'all hitting level 50 doing them. I just wish there was fucking unique still. Doing side quests is kind of lame when I just get like generic ass guns.
Hey, are you jerks trying to kill my food delivery
Alternative is
career?
Little Caesars in my town, so I got shit or dog shit. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let me defend Little Caesars, okay? Because here's the problem. When people say Little Caesars is shit, okay? Little Caesars is not shit. It's shit comparatively. Because for the price, if you start accounting for price, there is nothing better than Little Caesars. Little Caesars is the best pizza that you can get at that fucking price point. And for that price point, Little Caesars is incredible. It is fucking nectar of the gods for how little you pay for it. And if you go for their more expensive shit, the shit that's not like the hot and ready, you know, if you go for their expensive stuff that isn't just like, oh, I thought my game just crashed. If you go for their more expensive options, it's actually good. Little Caesars makes good pizza. It's just that their main market is the cheapest pizza possible. But if you do go for a little bit more of the expensive stuff, it's actually pretty damn bomb. They had this like a fucking pretzel crust pizza, which was very weird, but it fucked. It was like pretzel and Asiago or some shit. It was really good. Fuck Little Caesars hate, alright? They deserve better.
You okay, bud? Need some scraps of food?
Gotta say, I really don't like what they did with Amara's character. They made her an Iridium junkie, man. What the fuck? Yeah, they also cucked her for Lilith. She's such a fucking Lilith cuck now. I don't know what's happening in that door, but it's kind of funny. They fucking obliterated her ego, made her a cuck, and nerfed the shit out of her. It is dumb as hell what they did to Amara. And then they make her go through a character arc that doesn't even make sense with her having already been, like... you meet her, and she's so, like, humble. And then she goes through a character arc that's supposed to humble her, but she was already humbled, so it makes no sense. And then, when she kind of, like, after that arc, she kind of, like, gets her groove back, and then she's just normal Amara again. But her normal Amara isn't even where she started at. It's really fucking weird. She's so weak. Dude, I don't know what the fuck the running theory that I've seen is that the initial part with Amara is supposed to be Ava. And they ended up writing Ava out and replacing her with Amara. Which I think does kind of make sense. Is there a burrito brand called Big Brutus? I don't think so, but I think that's a genius idea. How do you deal with smaller crit hitboxes with your Vex build? Listen, I know that the gameplay here definitely is not supporting what I'm about to say, but it is kind of just hit shots. The other option is the crit knife. The only problem with the crit knife is you get the crit knife and then you kind of just obliterate the bosses because of bleed. So I really want them to fix that so that I can use the crit knife without bleed just doing its thing. But yeah, no, that's kind of it. You just have to hit crits. It's unfortunate. You could actually, like, change up the spec a little bit to go for target pressions. This is just like max damage spec, so I tend to go for this instead. But you could very easily drop blood as magic and dump into target pressions if you wanted to. What I mean is I can't one-shot with Ballista, Idolator Sol, for example. Yeah, Idolator Sol is one that you like would need the crit knife for. I think he's actually the only, or no, him and Back Hive. You just absolutely need the crit spot for, or the crit knife for, because Idolator Sol's crit spot sometimes doesn't even show up. And the ones on his arms are like, they aren't there the entire time. I have done it legitimately. I have one-shot Idolator Sol, but it is very rare. It's possible, but Sol is very RNG to one-shot. So yeah, either you drop the points from blood is magic, and you go into here, or you just use the crit knife. Again, unfortunately, because of the interaction with crit knife, it kind of isn't even the build doing much. However, sometimes you can just one-shot before bleed even kicks into effect. No, I don't think you can with Idolator Saul. I think he's too beefy. You would need the bleed to one-shot him, but then the bleed just kind of does its thing. It's really annoying. I really, really want them to fix this, because if they fix this, while it technically makes the build worse because you lose that interaction, the build works totally fucking fine without that interaction, and I want them to get rid of it so I can actually make this crit knife work in the build properly. It's annoying as fuck. Alright, another echo and another mission. Oh, that's technically not in the same place. I should go do this shit first. That's in a different grouping. I'll go grab this shit.
Don't underestimate.
I genuinely believe Zadra was supposed to be Tannis. I don't think Zadra was supposed to be Tannis. I think Tannis isn't in the game because of Zadra. Zadra is very similar to Tannis, but Tannis, like, wouldn't have really been able to work as the character that Zadra's supposed to be. However, I think Zadra is incredibly good for what she is. But if you had Tannis and Zadra in this game, I think it would be a little bit too much of the similar character trope. So I think they just did not put Tannis in this game because of Zadra. But I don't think she was supposed to be Tannis. Yeah, I want to use the crit knife too, not to proc bleeds. It's so annoying, because genuinely, like, it'll make so many fights way more consistent. I do appreciate, like, I do really like having to learn some fights, like, Origo. I think learning how to one-shot Origo and getting consistent with it is really satisfying. But if we had the crit knife without the bleed, then we could also just use crit knife and not have to worry about sweating. But, yeah, I don't know. There are just some bosses that are a bit of a struggle. I think Soul is the biggest issue. Soul and Backhive. Most other things that I've fought, I haven't struggled with, though. But I will tell you, I'm pretty sure it is possible to one-tap Soul. I think I did it. I at least got very close. Again, it's just so fucking RNG to do. You need to get, like, a really good cycle on him, and you need to be able to just, like, land as many of those projectiles as possible. I think Soul might actually be a significantly easier with the root. So if you do want to try it with something other than the ballista, that might work out. Just because he's so big, if you line up the root, like, through his crit spot, then it should be okay. Another echo over there. I'll grab this quest first. What is this? Savage Salvage. I think I've done this one. Yeah. Also, I'm so hoping that we see Max Sky in the DLCs. I need my goat. I need him to come back. I can get up through here. That looks like a grapple point.
A mysterious locked door. Now we're talking. Like you had a chance. Usually I'm a finders keepers kind of
Motherfucker.
guy, but when it's rippers, then it's killers.
The fuck was that? That was all of me. It was recoil. Didn't Max Stye fucking die? I don't care if he fucking died. I don't think he did, though. Because we see him, we launch him into a, like, black hole in the first DLC. Then he comes back in DLC 2 on Zedlorgos. I don't think he appeared in DLC 3. And then there was, did he appear in DLC 3? But he came back. There was also, like, the Max Stye Easter egg in Krieg DLC. He's in BL4? Wait, is he actively in BL4? Hold on, is this huge? Is this fucking good news? There's a side quest? I'm so happy. Where's that one? I want to go do that one. What am I doing? Find stronger signal. In the city? Continuation of characters from the pre-sequel and Borderlands 3 were the highlights of the game, honestly. Dude, I'm very happy with what they did with Zane. By which I mean, they did nothing with Zane. Zane is still Zane, and it makes me very happy.
Nice. Signal. Echo 4, get on it.
Right side, I think. Let me see if I can see it. Loving the time of iridium poisoning. No escape room. Below the surface. None of those sound like Max Stye. Start A for effort. Wait, I might have done that one and not paid attention. Where do I see my... There we go. No, I haven't. I might need to go find it. That'll be... That's the next goal. I want to go do that one. Motherfucker.
You're giving me goosebumps in a bad way. Almost got it. Let's hope whoever's on the other side is alive and worth the trouble. Sounds like Tasty Face is my key to the shit loot. As long as the Rippers don't eat him alive first.
Enter Ripper tunnels. A hole! Maybe more towards the northern end of the city. It's like up it. Actually, I don't know how quest locations show up on the thing. I'll just go like into this area and explore around.
Landed right on top of a Ripper base. Man, that's some shit luck.
really wish the throwables fucking scaled well. Because these were really fun during the story, but now they do nothing. Show me your head. Fucking... What a bitch. City domain, he is there. Those were fun. Dude, they're fucking great. It makes me sad that these games always have, like, some sort of cool thing that they add, and then they just don't scale well into the end game. Is there any, like, required quest for it, or is it literally just, like, I have to go to the city and find it? There's a bolt in here. No, wait, that's not a bolt. That's a... What's it called? Ball thingy. Big piss balls. Oh, the crash survivor can wait. I don't know what that other one was. Wasn't this one over here? Ah, there. I don't think I did anything special. I mean, didn't you say you did a shit ton of side quests? Okay, so it's like down a bit. I'll do those first. Oh, that wasn't you? My bad, we've had a lot of people in here today. I'm confusing people.
Thank you. Everything in the locked cargo hold is all yours.
Ooh, locked cargo, huh? Now
Well,
you're speaking my language.
I'm interested.
Deal. You lead the way.
Where
and
is
I'll
it?
cover you.
No, I don't need to go that way. There's shit over here. There's balls. I need balls.
Some weird drill machine being taken down here. This was supposed to be my final delivery, you know, before I start my modeling career. That you were thinking I should have as soon as you saw me. It was
he's coming this way.
great until our navigation went down.
What the fuck is this ball? Is it in there? It might be down there.
Hey, welcome to the club. We don't give out cookies.
I don't fight or do anything that risks roughing up my hands, so I'll leave this to you.
There it is.
So easy.
You trying to trip me up?
Let's get moving. My heart rate being this elevated outside of exercise cannot be good for me.
Wait, can I not get back up here? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off. I can make that. There was a ladder, wasn't there? Over here.
You handle them. I'll stand
Oh no, there
here.
wasn't. I thought I saw one under the corner of my eye. I thought I was just being stupid, but there is not. It did try to trap me.
I've lost count of the days. It's somewhere in the hundreds. And I have nothing to show for
Nope, that checks out. Okay, no, we're good. Because this would have been before. Of course, this is before she locked herself in a vault. Maybe she didn't know that there were 7 yet. I was gonna say, this is the bitch that said there were 7.
Here, my powers are pointless. What good is the power to feed if I can't grow? Here's the truth. Moving on up. Can you hold it for that? That's not funny. I have regret.
Motherfucker. I haven't noticed that the boom slang does have some fucking travel time on it.
Let's get out of here.
It's not noticeable at the closer ranges I usually fucking use it at, but
Almost unnerving me. So
that is kind of slow.
I can smell my high-end citrus lotion. Well, I won't take it off.
I die without it.
Dude, I really can't hit shit today.
Love these things.
Is the symmetry worth anything? It'll let you really quickly empty your sniper ammo. I don't know how much that's worth to you, but it does do that. And I don't have to aim.
Another ceasing.
Let's go. I'm itching to get out of here. I really hope the itching is.
Does the fart cloud you can throw with your action still do anything? Sometimes. Now I can do like some decent damage. When you're using Witchy Trigger Finger, it's worthwhile. But for mobbing, I've actually been using Grave Harvest a lot because it just kind of lets me stay in my stole longer. And with this, I think, yeah, no, it doesn't really do much. It's just damage.
That drill's the one they
But
brought me
sometimes
down
it's
here in.
nice. Against like trash mobs, you can kind of kill them sometimes. Big emphasis on the sometimes. I know I've said sometimes a lot, but literally that sometimes is an important clarifier there because it'll kill sometimes. I don't know why, but sometimes it does.
No worries. Looks like this is the refueling station. Let me crank it up.
Vex about to crank it. Cranking that soldier boy. See, he doesn't want to be in the tunnel, but I want to be in the tunnel. I love going in tunnels. Let me in the tunnel.
You were redundant.
Here, actually, you know what? It might kill this guy. Never mind. Did jack shit to him.
You can try hiding if you want.
That was a decent bit better. It kind of like something stales it. I don't know which. Oh, actually, you know what? I probably do know. It does. I bet damage dealt applies to action stills. So it's no. I don't have any damage dealt. I was gonna say it might be Gray Fiends, but I don't have Gray Fiends on this build. So I have no idea what the fuck would be staling its damage higher. Because I mean, this isn't a buff it, but that's not to actively stale it. But it definitely did more damage there than it did the last time. Or the first time. Almost killed that guy. By the way, when I say kill, it will not, like, kill from full HP. But you can sometimes use it to finish people off. Oh, I'm using the fucking ballista. I wanted the truck.
It's all fueled up. Let's get drilling.
But you know, the fart cloud is, it'll be cool when we have actual fucking attunements. When we get more attunements, it'll be neat. But right now, not really.
Hey, hold on! You still owe me some loot!
This is the kind of shit I wanted. More tunnels. This quest needed more tunnels. I only got 2. For being a very tunnel type quest.
Another way I don't want to die.
There really wasn't that many tunnels. Where is he? Oh, there.
Thank you. It's like this place is trying to age me. Or kill me. I'm not sure which is worse.
Welcome to Kairos. Better get used to it.
Oh, hey! That's the cargo right there! Oh, talk about lucky drilling.
By the way, was it ever explained how they actually got to Kairos, the Vault Hunters? Because they didn't come here with the Crimson Raiders, obviously. But they also weren't Kairos natives, because they didn't have a fucking bolt.
There's no next time for you.
Ship? They just showed up? Hate these fucking ones on their legs. Shows they're landing in the intro cinematic. That was, I completely forgot that. I thought they'd been there for a minute already.
So, about your reward. The thing is, none of us knew what we were transporting. The cargo
Actually, no, they had been, because the intro cinematic is,
could be candy or
unless there's like a jump between them landing and then like the end of it. They land, kill some rippers, and are arrested. But that doesn't make sense with how the timekeeper talks to them.
I'd never lie to you.
Because doesn't he like say shit that would imply that they had been around fucking shit up longer?
You know, the stress wrinkles I've gotten today have probably
I've heard exactly what it is, but I swear to God, I remember him like saying shit that
above average.
made it sound like they'd been around for a minute. I don't remember that. I might just be schizophrenic. It is a very, very real possibility. I'll get back to you when I start my aim on.
Today's weather report says the skies. Jerks!
Wait, I think, was that the radio? there was like the weather report thing. Was that... Did it work that time? Did we have the radio? Where is it? Put that back on. It is up there. I don't see how I get up there. Is the silo nearby? No. No, it is not. Oh, I didn't even finish that quest. Whoops. Is it up there? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm stupid. No, it is definitely up. Do I have to glide over? You can get up or under the top from the opposing cliffside. Over here? Ah. Thank you, guest. Hi, streamer. Your forehead looks great today. Thank you. It's glistening because I'm kind of sweaty. Okay, so I'm gonna go that way. Will it get me that way? No. That's just a dark room. The invisible vault sure is fun. See, just kill him. I actually, I did not have too much of a problem with that because I just ignored the orbs and just shot it where the beam was. Because the orbs draw a line directly to the enemy anyway, so it's just like, eh. Fuck the orb. Couldn't catch the Rafa streams. How'd he fare? I don't know. I'm very... I don't know where I'm landing with Rafa right now. I was very excited for him. I still love the melee. I think the melee is great. His melee is super fucking fun. His gun builds are kind of boring to me right now. I'm not super into it. Oh, speaking of Rafa.
Soldier 35020. Glad to see you're still with us. How do you feel? Where are my legs? They're around here somewhere. Your immune system started to reject the dead frame's artificial muscle fibers, and we had to pick our new soldier or all his bits and bobs. I'm sure you understand. Now, stand for me. Oh, yeah. I thought it'd be heavier there. So, with this, I can go off-world? You'll go wherever Tedior needs you. And if you don't, our IP protection detonator will make sure everyone gets a piece of that pretty face. You think I'm pretty? Am I picking up some vibes? Hey, where are you going? Oh, so only you can do gallows humor? That's not fair.
I feel like he works, but needs a few level capping just to do the cool builds. That's where I also kind of am at with him. I'm like, before I do any, like a ton of experimentation with gun builds and stuff, I think I want some level caps. Melee is very cool, but yeah, no, his guns are just like, it's, eh. Like, they're interesting, and Overdrive is fun, but it kind of just feels like the goal is keep your action still up as often and as long as possible. Keep Overdrive up, you get your cool buffs, and that's it. Like, you don't get any of the interesting skills. You just have to full spec Overdrive. Well, I'd say that. The fucking, no. The only super the only indirect projectile build that I thought looked interesting was, one that uses what is very obviously a fucking bug with the ricochets. I am excited for, I think it'll be more interesting when, I mean, what is interesting is like the slugger is kind of cool. But like the slugger's cool with him because of the things that buff your first projectile out of a mag, and it's just a 1 mag thing. Problem with the slugger is I think it's still fucking bugged, right? And it's doing like, it's giving itself way more damage than it's supposed to.
Way worse.
Right. Well, thanks again. Enjoy your revolting loot.
And if you have any career...
I think another issue with this game in general, it feels like so many guns suck. Like, okay, not suck, but like so many guns are just unbelievably mid. And I think that kind of hurts build diversity. Like, there's no guns that you can use on a build that has like stronger utility than it does gun damage. There's no carry guns is kind of what I'm saying. But I don't want like plasma coils. I want like, what's a good example? I want like fucking chaos or Chaosin from BL3, not the BL4 Chaosin. But something like that where it's like, it's a strong gun that you don't super need to invest into. But there's not many. There's like the Wombo Combo. Wombo Combo is the only one that I've really seen that kind of fits that sort of thing. But yeah, the problem is, I think most of the guns are balanced around enhancements. Because those guns do exist. It's just that the guns, those, I'm just going to call them carry guns. Those carry guns exist only after you have the enhancement that buffs them. So, it's kind of like, it's not really the gun that's doing it. It's the enhancement that's doing it. Alright. Let's still find Max Die. So he's in this section? Or no? Yeah. We'll jump around in here. Is there even a way to consistently farm enhancements? No, there is not. That's the cool part about them. Not even the legendaries. There is no dedicated drops for enhancements. You just have to farm random fucking world drops. I think there's a really cool opportunity for them to, like, have some enemies that just drop, like, instead of having a traditional dedicated pool, they just have, like, a heavily increased chance to drop, not enhancements in general, but, like, specific manufacturers for enhancements. Take that a step further, you just make these enemies have an increased drop chance for specific manufacturers in general. Because if purples are going to be so fucking cool and important, and with all these licensed parts that are not possible to reroll and are really fucking lame to farm, they should have specific enemies that just have increased drop affinities for, like, manufacturers. Fucking nice, dude. I haven't seen a single legendary enhancement yet. I've seen some, but all of them have been stinky. Breaker with Hot Spring, Kibsworth, Mendel's Multivitamin, Auto Idol. I'm struggling to do True Guardian Takedown. Please help. I mean, do you need Go with the Flow? Also, wait, you have 22 unused skill points. Did you send me the right thing? I don't think you sent me the, like, right link, Dizzy. She said it was towards the north. I'm just gonna start heading towards whatever this is. But, you know, enhancements are fucking awful, especially for how important they are to builds. And especially now with them fucking, having multiplicative damage bonuses. Enemies or maybe areas. Example, maybe Coastal Bone State Zone, drop some more Jacob stuff / licensed parts. Make the rando bubble bosses that appear the best source with badasses as a close second. That could also be cool. Kind of like the Loot the Universe event, but just have it perpetual. I mean, you know what? Make that one of the weekly things. That could be cool. Put that on rotation. Just make it, like, change up every week. What areas, which manufacturer. Keep it fresh. Because, I mean, Loot the Universe was one of the coolest fucking events. Thoughts on Katagawa's Revenge? Very cool. The Storm mode is fucking awesome. The Firestorm mode is kind of shit. I fixed the link. My bad. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. Is this it? This still has 22 skill points that aren't spec'd. Are you just not using half your points? Where am I going? What is here? Oh, safe house. Storm, but it bemoans everything I do. Sort of gotta hate Loot Lemon sometimes. There it is. Okay. Why are you so deep in green? Hold on, let me read what you're doing again. Breaker with Hot Spring, Kibsworth, Mendel's Multivitamin, Auto Idol. I feel like you don't need to be this deep in green, do you? Oh, let me find the, I want to know where the side quest is. Dominion Terminus District. So it is here. Quest giver. Max Sky. My goat. You have to beat main mission 17. So it's somewhere here. I guess I'll head back. I can't fucking find anywhere that's like actually showing me where it is though. Unless I go to a video, but that sounds cringe. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait, what? No, this does show me where it is. It is like up here. So I kind of goofed. Oh, I didn't even finish the safe house. Fuck, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, hold on. Let me, Guardian Angel and Sustainment are my only survivability? What do you mean? I see Samsara right there. Oh, so you have Sustainment. Sustainment with a Kibs, I feel like should keep you up, no? Actually, why do you have 5 out of 5? Hold on. Hold on. I have a lot of questions. The more I look, the more questions I have, in fact. Okay, hold on. Let me get this up on stream just so that you guys aren't staring at something. Or at nothing. What's confusing about it? I mean, okay, so what is the goal of the build? Am I missing something? This sounds like general gun stuff, right? Breaker with Hot Spring, Kibsworth, Mendel's Multivitamin, Auto Idol. You also have Auto Idol. Isn't that's also survivability, is it not? Okay, so you're going for melee. I think I'm more confused. You're missing your melee skills. I feel like looking at this, I feel like I'm missing something with the build. I think I need more context. Oh, I guess I should have known it wasn't done because you don't have personal space. I'm stupid. I think the kibs confused me. Damage Amara build with melee. Yeah, so wouldn't you want the, like, find your center? Blitz? Illuminated Fist? Brother, you have none of the melee skills. Wait, where's your damage? Like, that is literally my question. What is your damage that you're dealing? Like, what is your damage coming from? Glow up? You're schizophrenic. Did patch fix the gun handling makes projectiles slow down bug? My stack accuracy so I can cross map shotgun snipe Rafa build is not functional. It might have. I don't know if I remember seeing anything about that, but I also kind of skimmed some of the bug fix stuff. This is my favorite Amara build. I think I need to see it in action. I'm gonna lose sleep over what I'm looking at here. Alright, let's run on back to where I already was because I goobered it. I can also turn the music off because I can't use my fucking thing here, and I also still have not noticed the radio. I did like it for 1 second. It feels a little weak. I mean, listen, looking at the skill spec, I'm shocked that it's not feeling a lot more weak. I think I'm just fully not understanding what is happening there. I think that is... that skill tree is far above my pay grade. I just kind of want to go grab this safe house first, actually.
I'm fine. I'm fine. But they have to be stopped. Oh, what do I do?
It's a build a Redditor legitimately once shared as a build. Okay, so you're fucking with me.
You're about to be digitally altered.
I was very confused because I'm like, I know I've seen what your builds can do. I fucking... So like, there has to be something here I'm missing. No, what do you mean? Where the fuck is the console? Let me just grab this. There it is. Then can I have all the fuckers that spawn deal with these guys for me. Okay, so it's somewhere over here. You know, I fucking do that out of habit, the melee into the fucking gunshot, because in BL3, when you would stagger an enemy, it would, like, line their head up fucking perfectly to be able to just slam into it, but, the melee stagger in this game is a lot less beneficial, just the way that they do it. The way they move. I can't just keep looking at BL3 builds. It lost the vote. I gotta play BL4. I'll give you one more. I'll look at it briefly. So what is this one? Slam Amara, Victory Rush, Revolter, GA, Face Puncher, Self Dot, Breaker, Revelation is a requirement. This is an actual build. I mean, this one looks significantly more reasonable.
Room, huh? What could go wrong?
I kind of do want to do this quest. This looks fun. There's the Max Sky one. Oh, he do be smiling.
Welcome. Before you are 3 doors. One leads to salvation. The others lead to certain doom. Doom.
Oh, have we started? I'm used to getting a backstory or something first.
Wait, you're a Vault Hunter? Quite the
I'm a Vault Hunter.
Now's my chance to match wits against an elite D&D. I'll have to make sure to keep your tattoos intact.
You are creepy. I'll give you that.
Now, let's see if you're worthy of my devious genius. I suggest you look carefully for clues.
Man, I wonder which one's the bad one.
What could go wrong? A homicidal escape room guy is what could go wrong, Vex.
You know, it's a tough decision, but I suppose Piss Door. What do you mean failed? Oh. I failed looking for hints.
Parties. We're done with warm-ups. On to the next event. This room captures the thrill of finding a key for a box, containing a key for another box, which holds the key for... you get the idea.
I love keys and boxes.
It's not the key, but the order.
So when you called this the no escape room, that was literal, wasn't it?
But like, but what's this?
It certainly wasn't figurative.
But how do I know what order this is? Is it just telling me? I mean, theoretically, I unlock this one first, right? I assume. Okay. But then, like, I have this clue, but does that tell me what order this is in? Oh, I guess it does, right? So it'll be from, like... So that's the 4th one. Or is that just the position it's in? No, it's not. Okay, so that is 4th. Okay, I see, I see. Any more clues? The Jonkler! It's the fucking Jorkler. Wait, 4 out of 5? I saw a hint, apparently, that I just completely missed. I don't know what number 2 is. There's an echo down there.
Don't touch that. If you
I'm a cheater.
Puzzle always gets me. I'm such a
Oh,
genius
there it
that
is.
I confound my
It's the
own
last one.
genius.
Okay, well then I can just figure out which one's not.
From left to right, the order to open the chests is second, fifth, fourth, first, third. Write
Second,
it down so you don't need
fifth,
to use up another first aid kit. 2, 5, 4, 1, 3.
2, 5, 4,
Oh, this game is cake. I'm killing it.
1, 3. I didn't realize that was actually cheating. Whoops. Do you want to send me the link to that song?
I'll admit, your continued survival has been unnerving, but I shan't be undermined by dumb luck. In this room, you must get through the maze before my legion of traps renders your body into a jump scare for future clientele.
That's a dead end over there, so I think I can move that way. I'll figure it out. I believe in myself. Is that gonna stop ever? Or do I just like skirt around the edge? Okay. Do I need to find a lever? Carrots! That's not helping. Thank you. Oh, god damn it. Did the fucking thing where it just plays off the link. I hate Spotify so much. Okay, but those carrots are lying to me, because how the fuck do I get through the fire?
That does not contain the solution to the maze.
I'm just like,
Don't bother
no.
listening to it. If you do, you'll officially be a scoundrel, a charlatan.
I don't want to be a scoundrel or a charlatan.
I knew there was still honor in you.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm just confused as to what I'm supposed to do about the fire pillars. That kind of seems difficult to get around. I'm pretty sure Vladov with an extra barrel and Torg impacted better than the zip rocket underbarrel.
Some of us just do it for the aesthetic.
The fucking spinny barrels are very nice, or the extra barrels. Oh, they are supposed to turn off. I think it just bugged. Pleasant.
I think it's time we get candid. While life, know what you are.
A thorn in your side.
The greatest rival I've ever faced.
I'm awesome.
Truly, no
Torg mags basically give you what the zip rockets offer, but there's no recharge time on the underbarrel, and projectile speed is better.
Come, I've got a special something waiting.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like it's significantly better then. I mean, I know with Rafa, you can like just completely spam underbarrels because of his not consuming ammo thing, but
Oh, that sucks. Pretty sparse for the big finale.
I thought I'd
it
finally
looks like
found an
fucking
equal
that
in this
goofy ass.
irrelevant city.
What was the fucking movie called? Truth or Dare? Where they all get the stupid ass fucking smiles on their face.
You didn't think I'd allow a disappointment like you to sully the no escape? Did you?
Toxic gas? Really?
Is this game worth the money? I haven't been paying attention. I mean, it depends on what you're hoping for out of it, I think. If you're super into BL3 and you like really want endgame stuff, this has none of that right now.
The chance to show you how it's done.
If you want a fun game to play that is also a little bit of a grind fest as the entire end game, then it's probably worth the money. Otherwise, I'd wait for it to go on sale.
Not happy to
Or
see
at least just wait until there's an end game that exists.
Congratulations! I've always been told that the no escape room's second best feature is its immersion.
You hurt a lot of people here. I suggest you start running away in 5.
Fun combat's all I care about. If you just care about fun combat, then yeah, it's pretty damn good. The new movement stuff is really cool.
We could be
And a lot of the Vault Hunters are pretty damn fun.
Change the name. The Smiling Hunter. The Vaulted Man? Come. Let's get some fresh air.
I haven't seen that emote in a minute. That's a fucking good
Hold
one.
on. Are you sure that's
No, it's the worst game of all time. If you buy it, or if you buy it, you're an idiot. Yeah, it's so true.
Get the exit to my own escape room.
Excuse me? Oh. He dead as shit. But yeah, no, if you just care about combat, then yeah, it's pretty damn fun. It's not, honestly, it's not quite, overall, it's not quite as smooth as BL3's combat, but there's a lot more options in the combat than BL3. I also think BL3 is a little bit more engaging, just with how enemy types are. But I mean, it's fucking Borderlands combat with jetpacks.
Better safe then? Well, burning alive in my own fire trap. The correct door is on the left.
Yikes. The world lost a real genius.
I miss Doll and Hyperion guns a lot, though. I do too. And we got kind of shit in return. Order and Daedalus are so meh in comparison. They really are. I think Order and Daedalus should have been, like, parts. I don't know why those ones aren't just part manufacturers and instead... I mean, Doll isn't even a part manufacturer. Doll just got completely shafted. Doll does nothing anymore. Am I going in here? Yes. We got Daedalus. It's not the same, though. What does the ticking affix mean? I think they explode. It's really shit for melee builds. I only realized what they did after I started playing a melee build. We know less about Daedalus than we did about any of the brands in BL1 when they barely had any lore. That is entirely true, and it makes me upset. My fucking goat, he's back.
Cool rig. You alright in there, mech man?
Listen, I'm trapped in here. I need an ordinate battery to get out, but the city's battery dispensers have been kaput since the plant shut down. Please, go get the batteries flowing again so I can
No, my boy. My biggest gripe about the combat is that it's less pretty. I cannot actually tell you what that means, but I definitely missed something about the lights. I agree.
Way to the plant.
I both do and don't know what you mean. Like, I also can't quite explain it, but I get what you mean. Hellfire should have had the cool fireball projectiles from 3. It's so boring looking now. It's also not great still. I wouldn't say we could find doll guns on Elpis or something.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly good space mech. You sure?
I've slapped together so many DIY spacecraft over the years, and for what? Wherever I go, it's from bleak to bleaker. Why even try?
This is definitely a different voice for Max Stye, is it not? Or am I crazy? Dude, the fucking Mangler AI is so shit. At least for the big ones. Where am I going? Okay.
Have to be stopped. Oh, what do I do?
Days will probably end up with DLC to themselves if I had to bet. There's just nothing about them or where they fit in on Kairos, whereas Order and Ripper have dedicated factions. Yeah, I don't know. I just fucking... It just pisses me off that it's not Doll. Because it's so clearly meant to just be, like, the replacement to Doll. But it's just so weird to me that we don't instead just have Doll and Daedalus as a manufacturer, or like a fucking part manufacturer. It's so weird to me to delegate one of the manufacturers that or two of the manufacturers that we've had forever to just being part manufacturers. Atlas I can like forgive, because Atlas we only really had back again for one game. As bummed as I am that there are no Atlas guns, like I can kind of get it a little bit more than fucking Doll and Hyperion just being gone. Like that's kind of wild to me. So glad someone does and does not get what I mean. It's like everything's less glowy and doesn't have the same radioactive cough syrup feel that 3's Elements and Explosions did. I find it a lot more difficult to tell what's going on in combat because of that. Everything just looks so much more bland. And like it's nice for less visual pollution, but like I never totally understood the complaints about visual pollution. I do get them, but also you're a pussy. Visual pollution's epic. I hate being able to see. Doll and Hyperion were in BL3, therefore bad. That's so true. Because Doll was at its peak in BL3. So they had to kill it off.
As in just 1 7?
No, not 1 7. 7. Maybe write it down in your hand.
What the fuck?
Fine.
What's Phase Blade? I have no idea.
Keep moving to the control room and get those battery dispensers back on.
Why'd they get turned off in the first place?
A decree of the timekeeper himself. The order doesn't want anyone to have anything more powerful than a solar calculator. Maybe they're onto something. Just look at your pal, Max Sky. Stuck in his cutting-edge metal cage.
Callus is gone, butter steak wears on. I never liked her personally. Did you see her luncheon once? I mean, yes. You wish you could control me. So we're about to royally piss off the order.
Phase Dagger? Is that the fucking... this shit? Yeah, that's when she like throws her melee. You just really want me to do melee Vex still, huh? Rator already did it. You go watch that.
We'll get your mojo back now.
I think visual pollution is an argument insofar as some people not liking flashing lights medically.
Just you wait.
Yeah, and? I don't know. Sounds like a still issue.
Claws optional. Survival not.
I don't like milk medically, but doesn't stop me.
You're gonna need to climb your way out of there and into the next room. Go on, get gymnastics.
If you can't do combat in 3 without being able to see your build, or without being able to see your build with shit, exactly.
Easy access is for
In this game, it seems like really only Amon gets to do that.
Max Sky. I've seen some things.
Does the environment get boring being stuck in one place? Asking someone who loved BL1 Pandora. No, like the biomes are varied. My problem with it is just it being open world. I don't like it being open world. Because I think that there's a lot of emptier space, and overall, while like areas that you spend a lot of time in are very detailed, there is a lot of kind of empty feeling space. Like you look at a section like fucking the Ambermire, where it's a very big area in BL3 that a very large area, but it was still very detailed. You don't really have areas like that in this. Like a lot of the big, like the Howl, for example, is this big forest in the Fade Fields. And it's not as detailed as like the Ambermire was. It doesn't feel as like as much like the Ambermire is like there's so much shit that just feels so intentionally placed, like even the clutter and stuff. There was a lot of attention to detail in a lot of BL3's environments. It's not as much across the board in 4. But no, like the environments themselves they're differentiated, like between each of the biomes.
Robot ass hats.
That's just kind of like a side effect of open world. So, like, if you are a fan of open world games, that probably will not be an issue for you. I'm just not usually big into them for those reasons. Well, that being one of the reasons.
It's not goodbye. It's forever.
God damn it. An actually good Ripper shotgun, Hyperion grip and shield with Torg sticky mag. Like that has the reverse recoil on it, because that does sound like it could be really good. Sticky's only rolled 1% sticky bonus. That's rough. Outfield was so empty and just lacking anything except trees. That's the thing. It's like, it's not bad. Again, for being an open world, like, it's fine. Like, it's not really a complaint, just given the fact that the game is open world. It's kind of to be expected, but again, going from areas like the Ambermire and like how detailed environments were in 3 and even 2, like, it's not just 3 that did that well. It's just the way that Borderlands has always been has meant that Gearbox can, like, really put a lot of detail that otherwise wouldn't have been there into different environments and stuff, as opposed to, like, an open-world game. And they kind of just got rid of that advantage that they had to instead go for open-world in a game that I feel like does not really benefit from being open-world. Like, the only thing that open-world does for this game is it makes it so that you have to travel around, but that's not ever anything that I had ever cared about in Borderlands. I never cared to drive between the Dust and Iridium Blight. I didn't need to see that process. I wanted to get from one place to another and kill shit. But again, like, it's the same thing as just it being more like direct, or like the fucking, this isn't what I want. Or no, that is what I want. That's a battery. It's the same thing where it's like, I'm glad that the BL2 crowd does actually seem to have gotten what they wanted here. I'm glad that the people that like open world games seem to have gotten what they wanted here. Do I think open world is kind of fucking brain rotting right now? Same with, like, I mean, I can say this about a genre I like. Same with fucking, like, roguelikes. I think you make something a roguelike and you kind of just print money right now. I think that's the same way that open worlds are. I think a lot of people are kind of just like, oh, Pog, open worlds. Oh my god, my jaw hits the floor. I'm showing all my teeth as I smile. I'm so happy. I go, ah! Ah! Anytime open world is a tag on a Steam game? Yes, I do think that is the case. Am I glad that people that like that sort of shit are happy with this as an open world? Sure. Do I think it's better than the other system? Not at all. Every environment that BL1 to 3 had was very messy. There was stuff laying around everywhere, and the order architecture doesn't really super work with this. Yeah, but I mean, even then, like, in order buildings, you can still kind of do that. Like, you can still add some clutter. Like, they try to do it here, but, like, I don't know, man. I look at this, and I'm like, this would have been done better in a previous game. Like, this just looks boring to me, and I don't know how to, like, articulate what about this scene here is looking boring to me, but I look at this and I'm like, the other games would have done something like this better. Like, go to Promethea. Go to Promethea and find a similar area, and it's like, there's more detail than this. This is even just like a small section on an interior part of the building. It's worse outside. We need proper dungeons. Oh, yeah. I'm slowly changing my mind on the open world. I don't like it at first. I just don't know what value it adds. Like, to me personally, that's where I'm at with it. It doesn't add value to this franchise for me. So I'm just like, I don't mind it. I don't really care that it's there. It's just like personal preference. I prefer the other way. Is it this way? I came at it from a different angle and I got confused as to where the fuck I was. I'm gonna refund you for that one, Dizzy. Like I said, I can't spend so much time staring at BL3 builds as much as I would like to. Game feels so much smaller on its open world form, or And playing Car Simulator was always my least favorite part of Borderlands, except for the doll headlands and one leading up to Mad Mel. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that's kind of funny about it. Wasn't like one of the least popular things about BL3 was the driving sections? Which I find hilarious how that's like the one thing that they actually took from 3 for this game. Was the thing that I think I most heard people complain about. But, you know, again, you slap open world on it and people kind of just point and pog. It's BL4? Oh, it was. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it was Vex. Hold on. I'll give you a free look. Is this the melee? That is the melee. Old games can feel barren and isolated and bleak, but never actually felt empty. That's exactly it. I'm like, I think they benefited from that, right? Like, it almost made them, or helped them feel fucking barren and run down and shit with how much detail could be put into environments and how much thought per, like, level. I feel like there's not as much of that environmental detail or feeling that gets created in 4, and again, just any open world that I play, I don't often feel it as much as I do with games that aren't open world. Unless they're like a small open world. Like, I've been watching Ivy play the fucking Arkham games, which Arkham is like an open world game, but it's a tighter open world, and that lets them put a lot of like fucking environmental detail and stuff into it. Most others? Eh.
Me finding any long-lost family.
2 seconds knew it was melee? I fucking knew it was melee because I opened it. It opened a green tree and there was no points in green.
Oh, good.
Oh, there's an echo somewhere here.
I usually love when things get morbid, but I was starting to root for you.
Can I not get it until he's gone? Alright. Let's let our boy blast the fuck off. Is it right in assuming green's dog shit for melee? I mean, I don't think there's really anything in green for melee, is there? Other than, like... Nah, I can't think of anything in green that would be good for melee.
He's an idiot. But maybe we need more idiots like that.
Damn right we do. I love my boy, my goat, my king. He better be in every other DLC. I'm gonna be pissed if he's not. Another thing I noticed, spoilers for the next, like, 20 seconds, by the way. Another thing I noticed about the story structure, absolutely no main story-relevant NPCs who appear in any optional side content can die, so any quest that references Zadra will never speak to her directly, show her, or even speak of her in present tense at all. I mean, to be fair, I think that's kind of, been a thing, but yeah, that's always been a fun quirk about Borderlands. I mean, in BL2, any of, Roland's side quests you got from the bounty board. Nothing directly from him. We should have known. Should have known he was going to kick it. Alright, I think I'll go get this deadbolt. And I think I might call it there for today, fellas. Because I'm getting hungry, and also I kind of want to take a break and go play some Shape of Dreams. I was need to actually finish writing up my guide. There's a couple more things I need to add to it, but I was kind of last minuting it. Amara's toes? Yeah, I'm gonna go eat Amara's toes. my line go? Where the fuck is my line? Oh, because it unmarked. There it is. All right. Why a Mart isn't even hot? Whoa there, brother. Whoa. Whoa. Relax. None of that in here. All right, fellas. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out as always. It has been a damn good time. I will probably be back tomorrow or probably tomorrow. Probably doing more of this. I don't know. Maybe I might do some Borderlands 3. We'll see what happens. Either going to be continuing on with fucking side quest shit, or maybe I'll start a new character, or maybe I'll try fucking around with fucking Blue Tree Vex again. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It's been a damn good time as always, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, morning, night, whatever time it may be. And yeah, I will